The Sunrise Dominion was born from the unbroken ambitions of Imperial Japan, reshaped into a war bloc that by the year 2000 stretched across Korea, Taiwan, the Philippines, and deep into the Pacific, with fortress islands scattered like stepping stones across the ocean. It presents itself as the herald of a new dawn, a rising sun destined to eclipse the fractured world. Inside its borders, society is rigid, militarized, and suffused with ritual. The emperor is revered not only as sovereign, but as the living axis of war itself. Citizens are raised to see themselves as parts of a vast machine, their worth measured in output and obedience. Factories are treated as shrines where engineers work in ceremonial garb, diesel engines hum beneath banners of cherry blossoms, and every act of labor is presented as devotion to the eternal war. Among its arsenals of carriers, armored trains, and walking machines, there is one weapon that exists more as myth than military standard: the Koro Wave. Few in the world have seen it. Fewer still have survived it. Yet the stories linger like smoke across every front. Entire platoons collapsing in silence, corpses left without wounds, glass shattered in every window, engines inexplicably stilled. Officially, the Dominion denies its existence, but too many ruins bear the same signs to dismiss it as rumor. The Koro Wave is said to harness sound itself, a weapon of resonance and vibration, frequencies that break both stone and flesh. Some insist it carries the Emperor's own voice, a supernatural force woven into its terrible pitch, for survivors often emerge half-mad, haunted by phantom echoes. In truth, only a handful of these machines exist, hidden in coastal towers disguised as pagodas, fitted into armored trains, or whispered to ride beneath the gas bag of a single airship. The rarity of the weapon makes it more terrifying, not less. Armies may face tanks and zeppelins with courage, but the thought of an invisible strike that can annihilate without warning gnaws at every soldier's mind. For enemies of the Dominion, the fear of the wave is as effective as the weapon itself. The Dominion's fleets and armies make it a formidable power on its own, waging brutal campaigns against the Soviets in Manchuria and staring down the American Union across the Pacific. To the Continental Empire, it is a rival and sometimes partner, trading technology while competing for dominance. To the Entente remnant, it is a distant but existential terror, invoked in propaganda as the shadow that could one day swallow the seas. Yet wherever the Dominion moves, it is not the tread of its iron Oni walkers or the thunder of its naval guns that lingers longest, but the silence that follows in the wake of the Koro Wave. Rare though it is, the weapon defines the Dominion in rumor and in truth, the promise that one day the rising sun will not merely conquer the earth, but silence it.